All right, so let's get started. So in the last lecture, we started discussing about the SQL, and in SQL, we talked about what? We discussed about how you can use the where clause. We discuss about in where clause, like whenever we want to use certain type of conditions, that time we use this where clause, right? That we have discussed. Now let me share my screen and let's discuss the next part of SQL. We discuss about how we can use the primary key. So primary key is mainly useful when you don't want your database or your database table to have your duplicate data. That time we use this primary key. Okay. Now let's try to understand about some of the concept. We call it as a, let's say I want to delete. Did we discuss about delete? Not it, right? Just take an example. As the name suggests, we have one EMP table is there. Under that EMP table, we have some columns like, let's say ID, name, and ID is 1 2 3. The name is, let's say, Sagar, Sandeep, and let's say Sham. Okay. What I want to do, I want to delete this third record. We normally delete the records in the database, like let's say you have a huge amount of data is there. So usually when you have huge amount of data available in the database, your database will become slow and it will consume the storage also, right? So we don't keep older data, we try to delete the data. Okay. Or there are some tables are there which are the part of my database and they are consuming a lot of storage, okay, which are not required also. So we try to delete some record. So there is a difference between delete and drop. When I say drop, it means you are deleting complete table. So when I say drop table name, it means you are deleting the records, all the records which are available there, as well as you are deleting the structure. Structure means this complete table structure. So drop means you will not be able to insert data then, because you are deleting the structure also, na? And delete means you are deleting only records. Structure will be there and some record can be there. So delete you can use along with some condition, like let's say you don't want to delete everything, you don't want to delete all the records. So what is the syntax to delete? You will say delete from table name. If you use only this command, na, delete from table name, it is going to delete all the records from that table. Let's say this is my table, so it will delete all the records from that table, all records, but table structure will be there. But I don't want to delete everything, I don't want to delete 1 2 3 all the records. I'll say delete from table name where id equals to 3. So what will happen? Only third record will be getting deleted, only third record. So you can use delete with where condition also. So you can mention the condition that I want to delete only this record which is having id equals to 3. If I say id equals to 2, so only these two records will be getting deleted. Let me show you one example. Like what I will do, I'll just open the command prompt and SQL plus /s sysdb, and if I say select star from EMP, so I can see there are 4 records are there. Let's do one thing, let's delete the record with fourth record. I'm deleting fourth record. So how to delete? Delete from table name. Table name is EMP where id equals to 4. So you can see here that one row deleted. If I do select star from EMP, you can see here only 3 records are there now. Only 3 records are there. But I told you one important thing. There are DML operations are there. Whenever you are performing DML operations, what are the DML operations are there? Like your insert, update and delete. Whenever you are performing DML operation, after that, in order to make those changes permanent, you need to make commit. And if you want to roll back the changes, like if you want to make it undo, you can roll back it also. So Now this record got deleted, but it has not been deleted permanently. If I open a SQL plus prompt new session, if I open, he will see 4 records only. Let's say I want to do rollback. Let's say I think that I made the mistake. I can do rollback. Now how many records I can see? 4 records are there. If I say delete from table name and I'll make it commit, I deleted and I have done commit. If I check now, I can see 3 record only. Even if I'm doing rollback now, still how many record I can see? 3 records only, because once I delete and after that I made the commit, you cannot do rollback. You cannot do rollback. So this is the way you can delete. If I say delete from table name, I will not use any condition. I will not use any condition. So how many records are getting deleted? All 3 records are getting deleted. All 3 records are getting deleted. All 3 records are getting deleted. Is it clear? But I will not delete. I'll just roll back. Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's do that. Let's complete this and let me know once it is done.
Sir, we cannot roll back if we drop a table, right?
No, because drop is not coming under DML. That is a DDL command.
Okay, okay, sir.
Is it done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Fine. All right, so let's do. Um, so one thing is very clear that whenever you are performing delete operations, you have an options to roll back the changes also. there is something we called it as a truncate. Okay, there is something we called it as a truncate. So what is this truncate? Truncate is mainly useful when you want to delete all records. Means with the delete operations, what we do normally, we have a conditions like which record you want to delete. Like delete will do all delete also, okay, no problem. But delete is also possible with some condition, correct na? I use where clause and I use some condition and I deleted some records. Let's take an example. I have one country table is there. Under that country table, I have some record related to the India, China, USA. I just want to delete only USA record. I don't want to delete all the records. I want to delete only USA record. So you will use the delete operation. So you will say delete from table name where country name equals to USA. Correct now. There is something we called it as a truncate. Truncate is mainly useful when you want to delete all the records. So India, China and USA, all records will be deleted. That is called truncate. Then what is the main difference between delete and truncate? Truncate cannot be rollback. Cannot be rollback. Once you truncate, you cannot roll back. But after delete, you have options to do commit and you have options to do rollback. Let me show you one example. If I say drop, if I say truncate table name emp. Now if I say select star from emp, there are no records are there, but table structure is there. If I say dsc emp, I can see table is there. That is an empty table. That is an empty table. Can I do rollback? If I do rollback also now, still I cannot see the records are there. Records are gone. So truncate internally itself, it is a commit. Okay, it will do commit internally automatically. So truncate is much faster. So when you have a situations where you want to delete all records, don't do delete operations. You directly go with truncate. Remember, once you truncate, you cannot roll back. But when you do truncate, the table structure will be there. Remember, see, table, empty table is there. Table structure means your empty table is there. If I want to insert, I can do insert. If I want to insert, I can do insert. So there are two things we have learned. One is delete. Delete is mainly useful when you want to delete with conditional records, like some condition you want to use and you can delete. You can delete all records also. After delete, you have options to do commit and rollback. You can roll back the changes also. Truncate is mainly useful when you want to delete all the records. Everything, it will get deleted. But table structure will be there. Table structure will be there. But after the truncate, you cannot do rollback. Rollback is not possible. Everyone, is it clear? Is it clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let's do that.
Excuse me.
Yes, please.
Is truncate a DML?
So
Is truncate a DML?
no. See, in DML there are only three operations are there. Let me talk about that again. In DML we have insert, update, delete. In DDL, which are auto commit actually internally, we have create, which is mainly useful to create a table, alter, drop, truncate. These are coming under DDL, data definition language. After DML, you need to do commit and rollback. Is it clear, everyone? So alter is useful when you want to change table structures and all. Drop, I'll discuss. Truncate is mainly useful when you want to drop, means delete all records. Okay.
Done, sir.
Okay, fine. So let's talk about one more important thing. We call it as a drop. So what is this drop? Drop is mainly useful when you want to drop the table. Let's say I have a database. Under that database, I have these tables are there. I want to drop some tables. Okay, these tables are not useful for me. Okay, I just want to drop that. So there is something command called drop table name. Once you drop, you cannot do rollback. Means if you think that you have drop it, you cannot roll back. So what is the main difference between drop and truncate then? So drop and truncate, what is the main difference? What you see here, drop will drop the table, means structure plus records, everything will be gone. In truncate, only records will go. All the records, means all the rows which are available there, now everything will be gone in truncate. But structure will be there. Structure means empty table will be there. Empty table will be there. Like if I say drop table emp, and if I do select star from emp, can I see that table? I cannot see. I'll get the error message like table does not exist. Now I cannot insert also because table is gone. Table is gone. After truncate, I can insert. After truncate, I can insert. Drop means you are dropping table structure plus data, everything. Truncate means you are only deleting all records. Table structure will be there. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. It's clear.
Please complete that. Okay.
So after dropping the table, will the rollback work?
No. Again, I am repeating one more time. Rollback and commit will work for which operations?
Insert, delete, update.
Clear? Now drop is coming under which category? DDL.
DDL.
DDL does not support commit and rollback. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. Now next part. What I was tracking? Okay, now we are going to learn about something called operator. There are some SQL operators are there. Multiple operators are there. Like just take an example. We have operator called comparison operator. Now what is comparison? Like sometimes I want to do the comparison like greater than, less than, greater than equals to, less than equals to, right? All these are the comparison operators are there. Okay, even not equals to, okay, not equals to, all these are the comparison operators are there. Why we use this comparison operator? Like let's say I have a conditions like I want to know the records which is having salary greater than 5,000, means greater than 5,000. I don't want to select all records. I want to select only those record which is having salary greater than 5,000. I'll just create any table. I'll create table emp with I'll show you. So usually what I do, I try to use chat GPT to create any table. So what you can do, you can just go to the chat GPT and just mention create table emp with column id, name, salary, and insert how many records? Let's see, insert 5 record. Okay, so chat GPT you guys can use. Okay, I'm quite habitual with this nowadays. So this is giving me perfect syntax and all. Okay, earlier I didn't told you because I thought like you people should try it. Now I'll just copy this syntax, go here and just run it. Okay, so now the table got created with the name emp. This is called prompt team actually. Like you open the chat GPT, prompt what you want, and they will give you overall idea, everything they will mention. Okay, so what it has done, it has created a table, create table, table name. I asked ChatGPT that I need 3 column ID, name, and salary. So data type it has taken automatically. Then it has inserted 5 records, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So these are the final records are there. Okay, so it makes my life easy. Now you people know already how to create a table, how to insert a data. So there should not be any problem. Okay, now what I will do, now. So I can see there are people who is having a salary called 50,000, 60,000, 55, 62, 58. Okay, I will just mention that I want to know the list of people who is having salary greater than 55,000, greater than 50,000. So I'll use the same command, select star from emp. So it will show me all the records, but I don't want to see all the records. I'll say where salary greater than how much? 55,000. So see here, I can see 60,000, 62, 58. So wherever you want to use a comparison, so I'll say where salary is greater than 55,000. It is plain English only, right? I want to know the people who is having salary less than 50,000. So it has shown me only 50,000. I want to know the people who is having salary greater than equals to 55,000. What is the difference between greater than and greater than equals to, guys? What do you think? What is the difference you observe?
It will include
Above and equal to.
55,000 plus above salary.
Correct. So greater than equals to means it will show you 50,000, 55,000 plus greater than
Values.
55,000. Similar way, less than. Okay. And I will say not equals to. Like I'll say, कैसे लिखते हैं not equals to? Not equals to 55,000. So what it is doing? What it is doing? It is showing me all the records, but not the record who is having salary as 55,000.
55,000.
Except 55,000, I want to see all the records. So I got this 50,000, 60,000, 62, 58, but I did not see 55,000. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
You can also use between also. There is something called between. If I say where salary between how much? 50,000 and 60,000. So can you see here? 50,000, 60,000, 55, 58. Greater than 60,000, can you see here anything? Do we have any salary? 62,000 is there. But can you see that here? 62? No. Because I mentioned between 50 and 60. So 50 will also come, okay, in between 50 and 60. So 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, whatever you have in between 50 and 60, you can use this between also. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
There is one thing called in operator also there. In operator, like just take an example. If I say salary in, and in you can mention that salary. So it will show 50,000, 60,000. What does it mean? I can see only the record which contain 50,000 and 60,000. So inside the in you can mention that. You can mention not only just in salary, you can mention in operator. You can use the condition on name also. Name in. Where? What is the name? Let's say Akash. So which record it will show, guys, now? Which record it will show? It will show me only Akash and Neha record. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Everyone?
Yes, sir.
So you can use like this. So we discuss about how to use greater than, less than, greater than equals to, less than equals to, not equals to, between, in. These are the different operators are there. So whenever you are in a situations where you need to do comparison, usually that time we use. This is similar like, where condition also, where salary equals to 50,000. But for 60,000, how many times you are going to use where, right? So instead of that, you can use in condition. Okay, close it. Try this, guys. Okay. If you have any questions, let me know. Okay.
Sir, while using the in, if the salary is lesser than 50,000 or 60,000, that also will be listed.
What do you want to use?
While using in salary in
Uh,
50,000, 60,000 that we have used, if it was below 45,000, it will be get
no,
displayed
in
as
means like it is like matching.
matching.
Whatever
Okay, okay,
matching here, that will only show.
okay, sir.
Whatever, let's say I said matching Akash and Neha. So
Hmm.
only Akash and Neha records are showing there.
Okay, what is the purpose of in, sir? Either we can use a select star from M table where salary is equal to 50,000, 60,000.
But how many times you are going to use where condition? See, in
Hmm.
where you will say only like select star from EMP where name equals to Akash.
Yes,
Correct?
sir.
So only
Hmm.
Akash will come. Then I want Neha also na. Let's say I want again few name here. Then
Okay, okay, fine, sir.
you got my point. So
Yeah, I
where
got it.
is mainly useful when you have one condition. If you
Hmm.
want to add multiple condition, for that we have and operator is there. Okay, I will discuss about that. But that is
Okay,
more complex. Better to use this one then.
okay, sir.
So I know that I have a list of salary that only those salary I want. Let's say I want 50,000, 60,000, 70,000. So I can mention here where salary 50,000, 60,000, 70,000. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so let's try to understand about. It's done, right, guys? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Let's try to understand about. We called it as a aggregate function. Okay, aggregate functions. So there are multiple aggregate functions are available in the Oracle database. Like let's say you have min, max, average, count. These are the aggregate functions are there. um, I'll tell you one small example. Let's take an example. I have an employee table. Okay, keep it simple. Okay, I have an employee table, and assume that I have 20 employees. Okay, and every employee has some salary. If I ask you, can you tell me how much salary I'm paying every month? Total salary. I want to know the. So you see here, I can see these are the records are there. If I go here and if I say select start from EMP, I can see I have five people are there who are working with me. I want to know their total salary. So are you going to do 50,000, 60,000, 55,000? Like, are you going to do the calculations? No. I have five people, that's okay. But let's say I have 50, 500, 5,000 people, then how are you going to make the calculations? So I want to know the total. I want to know the total salary. So for that, we can use the aggregate function called sum. What? Sum of what you want to do? I want to do sum of salary. So I'll use the command like select sum of salary from which table? EMP. So it will give me sum of salary as how much? Let's say it is 2 lakhs, something like that. Let me give you example. See, if I'm giving example, that will be much clearer then instead of giving this theoretical. See, if I say select sum of what? Salary. I cannot do sum of name, right? That there is no logic in that. Sum of salary from EMP. So 2,85,000 total salary which I'm spending. But this column name which I'm getting in the output, that is not good, right? I want to give some alias. So I'll say as, let's say I want to give the name like total salary. I can give the temporary name also. See, in the output I'm getting total salary now. So this is called alias. Like when like normally everyone have their childhood name, right? So if I say select sum of salary as total salary from EMP, so alias you can give. So if I say like this, let's say I want to know the minimum salary. What is my minimum salary? So it will give me minimum. What is my maximum salary? It is giving me maximum salary. What is my average salary or average how much I am giving? So these are the functions which is already written into the SQL. Can you tell me total employee? Total, I want to know the employees. So I'll say count star from EMP. So I can see the total employees are 5. So these are the functions which you can use. This is called aggregate. Aggregate function always written one at a time. So you might be thinking that, can I get to know the name of that person who is having the minimum salary as 50,000? Right? You might be thinking that that is not possible. It is possible, but for that you need to use subquery and all. But with the single shot, that is not possible. You might be thinking that, can I do something like select name of that person who is having minimum salary from which table? EMP table. It will give you error message because do you cannot select two column at a time when you are using aggregate function. It will show you only 50,000. Is it clear?
Using group by clause in here. Oh, is that
Group by and all, okay, that's come something different. Okay, that you can use group by, but it will not work here.
no group by name doesn't work? Okay, in this case.
We can use views.
Huh?
Views.
What?
We can create views, right?
Which one?
Views.
See, I told you now, options are there.
Yeah.
Okay, the best option is you can use subquery. Okay,
Okay, sir.
the best option is you can use subquery to get the name of person who is having minimum salary, but straight away it is not possible, I'm saying. Okay, the alternative you need to go through that. Okay, please complete this. count. Okay, this is mainly useful when you want to know the number of records which are available in my table. Sometimes like your manager will ask you, can you tell me the number of records which are available in that table? That time you can use count. It's done, right? Fine. So quite more than enough. Okay. So let's do one thing. Let's connect tomorrow and we will continue this. Okay. In tomorrow's lecture, we will try to understand about the group by clause and then joins and all these things we will discuss in tomorrow's lecture. Okay. Fine, then. Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.